Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Peach Podcast with Seductive Peach, and I'm your host, Seductive Peach, aka Peach. I hope everyone's today. You guys are going to meet my bestie, Black Hearth. Welcome to the show. How are you, beautiful?
I'm doing great. How is everybody doing? How are you doing, though?
Good. I'm so upset that template, my new cool looking template,
It
would not
was
show me on
pretty.
the screen.
It was pretty though. I like that. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, like that's the upgrade look that we were going for, but for some reason it's not working. But the person that made it for me, I just hit him up and I'm like, yo, is this supposed to be transparent or something? You know, I don't know that much about this shit. Like, help
Mm,
me. It's not let me go on the stage. So I just switched it and tested it out. We're good now. But we're just gonna chop it up, guys, about a little random stuff. I know right now we might not be live on Facebook. StreamYard's having issues with that, but you can go listen to us and watch us on YouTube at Seductive Peach. Also on Trill Will's Facebook, or not Facebook, I'm sorry, his Twitter, which is now X at Trill Will Israel, and also his YouTube as well. So we are still on a few platforms, even though Facebook. Ask, I usually don't do like a lot of celebrity talk and stuff like that because the politics and different things of that nature, and I don't want people thinking I'm trolling or trying to like be just because get popular just because I'm talking about them, because I like to talk
mm-hmm.
about really more serious, important issues. But for tonight, we're doing things a little different. So what is your take? My first question would be for you. Well, first of all, before I even start my questions, let me allow you to introduce yourself.
Yo, this is your girl, Blackheart. So if you guys want to find me, just find me on Blackheart Instagram. I'm on Likey too over there. You guys can go follow me. But over there, my name is not the same as Yanni Test. You guys can find me over there real quick.
Period.
But I don't know, like what I can say about me. She's my best friend. She a real bad bitch. That's it.
A same. Whoops. Same here. It's going the wrong way. But my first question is, what do you think about this? Oh my God. I'm like, should I even ask about this P. Diddy situation? Like,
Oh, Mr.
man,
P. Diddy. I
Sean
really
Combs, aka P. Diddy, we all listened to him growing up. And I don't think as an artist he's even put out an album in forever, but he's been definitely an entrepreneur of all
he
sorts.
don't have to. He just steals shit from people and just keep pushing.
Right now that he's not as much making music as an artist, he's definitely, been a producer, he's been a fashionista, he's been doing a lot of different things in different areas. But, you know, everyone for years has talked about these Sean Puffy Combs parties
Hmm.
and these Hollywood parties. And I think everyone's had their share of experiences, or I should say rumors that they've heard. So what is your take on some of the rumors you might have heard about some of these parties?
To be honest, I've been believing this shit for a while. Like, I'm just waiting for it to come to the light. Because you know how people be so sensitive when it comes to artists and they like
Right,
them. And it's like,
right,
no, I don't think so. Like, impossible. But, like,
right.
bro, we talking about weird shit since, like,
Mhm.
this. Oh my God. I just seen his name and I Big Papa. That's the only thing I can say because that's the only thing I can remember. But like even from him, like shit since that period of time now has been weird. And then now I always
Oh, you mean Notorious B.I.G.?
yeah, I just like
Okay,
try to keep
Biggie.
I just try to keep like I don't know. Like I
Listen,
always
shout
go in
out
the
to Biggie.
mirror.
Rest in peace, Biggie. Rest in peace, Tupac. I gotta say that off the bat because, like, also another question was gonna be when it comes down to it, like, now they're even saying he might have been a part of the conspiracy of killing or setting up
Yeah, but
Biggie
it's like
and Tupac.
why I don't like going into all of these conversations because it ends up always end up going into conspiracy theories, and a lot of people that's a sensitive, it's a
Well,
sensitive topic.
on this show, on this show, we ain't being sensitive today. It's not Monday
Okay.
Mental Health Awareness Day. We're on the Thursday special edition, so we're not sensitive today. We're giving it raw and real the way it's supposed to be, like we always do on the Peach Podcast.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, everyone's gonna have their own opinions. Everyone's gonna have their own theory on what happened. So
Well,
these
shit, I'm gonna just say it right there. I think he's just like donating him like the rest of the people they be donating for the Illuminati people. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. For me, that's all
listen,
Illuminati shit. And not even start with the little weird ass dude with the kids island. Guys,
okay,
I
now did you see that one interview with Howard Stern and Usher? And they asked him about Puffy Flavor Camp.
no.
Okay, so Usher, shout out to Usher, by the way. I always loved Usher, his music. He's very talented. But anyway, moving forward, he was sent off to live with P. Diddy, Sean Combs at a very, very young age. Like this boy was only 13 years old or 15 years old. Like he was super young, 13 if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken. And at the time, Puffy had this Puffy Flavor Camp, which to me already sounds kind of weird.
It's
The name
already
of
far.
it.
It sounds fruity just from the
It
back
sounds
though.
fruity. The name. I was gonna say fruity too. I'm like, okay, it just sounds weird. But it does. It sounds fruity as hell. So right there would have been my first red flag as Usher's mom. But anyway, I digress.
Mhm.
So, him being that young, like I could see, like when it comes to my kids, of course I want them to have the best life and give them the best things, but I'm not going to send them off with some man I don't know. I don't care how famous the person is. I think a lot of these parents too are getting paid and stuff. But anyway, on that interview with Usher, they asked him about Puffy Flavor Camp and his experience and stuff at P. Diddy's home. And they even asked him straight up, like, would you send your kids to Puffy Flavor Camp? And his reaction right away was, hell no. Hell no. So, like, then he also talked about, well, I went out there to see the lifestyle and I seen it. He said, so that right there tells you a whole lot in a nutshell. It's like he was trying to give us something, but not too much. Because him and P. Diddy still talk, whatever, probably still business acquaintances, whatever, probably have their own share of secrets. I wouldn't doubt it, allegedly, who knows. But at the end of the day, I think, there is definitely, I know for a fact, there is an Illuminati. I'm not going to talk about it that much on live, but I will say that. But I will say that with that being said, there's a lot, like they pretty much control a lot of the government. They control a lot of what's going on in the world, and they control pretty much all the puppets that are underneath them. And I say puppets no matter who gets offended, because you are a puppet pretty much for them. I think people need to remember, like, no matter what amount of money or how rich and famous you want to be, like, nothing is worth, like, your life isn't worth it. And also your reputation isn't worth it, to me anyway, my personal opinion. Like, I'm not going to sit there, even for, I don't care what kind of state I'm in. I'm not going to sit there for $1 billion and let someone do certain things to me. Unless, of course, I was in agreement. Now, a lot of these people weren't even in agreement. They kind of just took, we'll say, their vehicle. The guys, mostly. I think a lot of people, of course, they don't want to ever come forward and admit anything, because then they're going to be like, oh, they're going to think I'm gay, or they're going to think this or this and that, and put that stigma. But at the same time, people need to realize
it's not even that. It's the fact that they already made the choice. You guys already, before you guys even sign anything, you know what they're going to put you through. You know what you're signing for. It's like, then after, now that you see that all of this shit is coming out, now you see it's gonna backfire, because it's backfiring from the little people. This is not just like music industry. It went even to the kids, like Nickelodeon. That's
Oh yeah.
all is joining with all of
Even the
that. Like,
actors. Yep.
yeah, it's like all of that is connected. It's not just like music wise, it's
Hmm.
just the entertainment industry
Yeah. Period.
in
Right.
general.
Hmm.
Like, there are freak people out there. All of,
Hmm.
we're not even talking about all of these Mexican kids that they took back, they took from their parents, send them back, that they sent all the parents back to Mexico or to their countries, wherever they came from, and they took all of them kids. There's still a lot of kids that people don't know where they at. Their
Hmm.
parents that, oh, like, yeah, they let the parents back, but where's my child?
Right.
Where did you
Mhm.
guys send my kid? There was a lot of kids that disappeared, and with all of that bullshit going on and that conspiracy, and with the this dude island,
Mhm.
they found another place. There was like an underground tunnel that they found a bunch of kids' shoes and clothes in there, and people didn't even want to go. But it's just like I said, like, conspiracy theories are my thing. I don't like going too deep into that because there's so much stuff and it's connected. There's different things
Mhm.
connected that has to deal with that. But I really don't like it, the fact that they're using young people just to
Mhm.
take advantage of them and their talent instead
Mhm.
of just actually helping them out. Like, they have talent, they can make it.
Mhm.
Why you have to force this person to do this
Mhm.
for them to you control them? Because now you have videos of this person doing shit that.
Well, you just answered your own question. It's to control them. That's
Hmm.
exactly what it is. Like, it's really is a control thing at the end of the day. Like, they just want to make sure they're in control of that person's life. And
It's
like
like,
I
okay, you want your money, you want this all the time. As soon as you say no, we're gonna just pop this video out there.
said,
We're gonna
exactly.
show to the
Exactly.
world what you did just to be
Right.
famous.
And the entertainment, you're right. It's the whole entertainment industry, whether it's movies, TV
Hmm.
shows, kids, adults, music, whatever. It's definitely been a big issue. And that's why there's so many, I think, rumors nowadays, is because, it's been an issue for a very long time. Just too many people turn their heads or play blind to it because they might even be getting paid hush money, or,
Hmm.
they might even be like, in fear of their lives, like, oh, if I say something, I know what this person's capable of. But at the end
Hmm.
of the day, everyone, I think, also needs to think about their own karma. Like, if you see someone really going through something like that, real horrific, no matter what amount of money someone tries to give you to hush you up, I think you should be more concerned about that child's life or that person's life as opposed to the money. But that's part of the problem with the world today, is the world's so money hungry and selfish, and it's just all about, me and money, 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 instead of really thinking about other people and really
Hmm.
how everything's affecting people. Like, there's been a lot of kid actors that have seriously been affected mentally because of all these crazy weird things that happen in the industry. Um and I say shame on them, like shame on the industry period, for turning a blind eye or not saying anything or allowing them to even use kids at all. Also, there is a lot of sex trafficking talk going on right now. Sex trafficking is a really big thing. If the person is not in agreement, um, you shouldn't force them to do anything they don't want to do, period.
It's like that girl from P. Diddy, like P. Diddy's ex. She said it, like,
Mhm,
he was forcing her to do sex with
mhm,
other people. And
mhm.
what he did, he tried to freaking pay her so she could shut up. And that's when people
Yep,
started like, hold on, like, why are you trying to pay this girl if it didn't happen? Like,
right.
why are you trying to keep it
And
quiet?
you
Why?
see how
What are you
quick
trying
he
to
did,
keep
right?
quiet? Hmm?
You see how quick he paid her off. He paid her off like the same day that shit was filed, because he knew damn well everything Cassie was saying is true. And I feel so, it was so crazy because I always thought to myself, why did Cassie have this one big hit, but not have a lot of other music that I've heard? And then also, why does it seem like she's so quiet and like really behind doors? You don't know her as much as other artists come out and do shows and stuff. Like, that's always been a question because I always liked her and her, performances and stuff and her music video stuff. So at the end of the day, I always had my own questions in the back of my mind, like, some artists don't like to really be in the limelight all like that. So you
It's
know,
not that. It's like
but
sometimes
then
you just sometimes they gotta do shit to actually get that shit to the level they wanted to get. Like the more you get, like you gotta bring somebody in, and sometimes they're not willing to bring somebody in to go through the same shit they going through.
Right. Right. Well,
Like
that's what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
a
We
give
that's
in, give in. Like I even like what's Rihanna's man, I
mm-hmm.
think he's her ASAP. Like
Yeah.
right? He was like saying, and he was like, yeah, like he was like, every time I do an album, somebody in his family dies. Like it's like I
It's,
already did
there
this
goes the
many
sacrifice.
albums, and this person died when I did this album. This person died when I did this. It's like they give, yeah, you get it, you give it, but you giving them something, and you're
Right.
getting something. So you're literally giving them somebody else's life
Mm-hmm.
for your record or your music, and that's what a lot of people don't. They don't like, nah, everything is like they sold, like, nah, like, yeah, guys don't even understand that this industry is dark. There's a lot of weird shit. If you guys know that you
Mm-hmm.
guys want to be in this part of industry, it's dark shit in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair. They only get to whoever, and only if you're willing to do whatever the hell you willing. Like, that's why a lot of money change people.
Mm-hmm.
When they put to you a lot of money in front of you that you never had in your life, tell me if
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna deny somebody like, so yeah, I'll sell my soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're giving me a certain amount of money that I never had in my life, that I know that is gonna help me and my family
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Tell me if I'm not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me. We all broke in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, even the people that is up there, eventually they're gonna come down. Because
Mm-hmm.
look what is happening. Look what is
Right.
happening. How
Exactly.
life is. They
Exactly.
all crumbling down one by one.
Right.
And it is that it is. I'm happy too that now in the industry, people are able to post their own music without having to have a manager or having to go under two other things. Like they got Apple, YouTube,
Well, you know
TikTok.
what
There's
though?
different ways they can promote their music without having
Hang
to
on.
go to that level.
I have to interrupt you there though, and I have to say something. You can have major distribution without selling your soul or sacrifice. Like if you're with an actual label that don't like mess around with that type shit. Like I won't say every single label or every single
Mm-hmm.
whatever does it, but there is certain ones. But the ones that don't really um the labels that don't, I'm trying to say, is the ones you want to deal with when it comes to major distribution, because there's a lot of things that artists don't realize, no one realizes. You can put all your music on all these platforms, whether it's Apple, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, whatever, and the only thing you're going to get is your analytics, which is showing what cities are streaming it, how many people are streaming it. But at the end of the day, one, if you don't have enough promotion and marketing behind it, people ain't even going to know to go listen. So you're not going to get that many listeners and stuff. And two, major distribution is different than putting your stuff with DistroKid or these other platforms. And how is it different? Because when you have major distribution, it gives you a lot more advantages and perks when you're an artist. Like it gives you
Mm-hmm.
a lot more promo and advertising and stuff behind your brand when you do major distribution. Not to mention, with major distribution, that's how executives and stuff like that are going to come look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, did you give someone else the link?
I send it to a couple of people to share on the bottom. Like
Oh,
the
oh,
not
I,
not the link you sent me, but shared it on the bottom because it told me I could share it to my audience.
oh yeah. I was gonna tell you to make sure you share the YouTube link. I don't know. Someone just popped up backstage. Like I didn't give no one else the backstage link.
It says stream to your audience on the bottom. So I'm like, okay, stream to my audience. So that's what I shared.
But whoever Ricky Seven was just backstage. But then he left as soon as I said, "Did you share the link?"
I'm
So,
sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I
but
try to
no,
share it.
if you
I don't
guys
know. I
want
think I did it right. I think I did it wrong. I don't know. Maybe I
no,
didn't.
if you guys just want to watch the live and not be in the live or backstage, you want to go watch it on the YouTube, which is Seductive Peach. Yeah, with the StreamYard link that I sent you, it's just gonna bring them backstage, and then they'll have
No,
to
because
wait for me to bring
I
them up.
have this. It says stream to your audience.
I know, but I'm telling you, it literally just had someone backstage.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm learning. I don't know about none of this thing here. So, like, this is the first time. So,
No.
sorry.
It's all good. Please. I mean, I encourage audience participation. I want people to comment. I want people to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I just wanted to point out the difference between the links because if it's not the YouTube link for them to watch, it's gonna bring them backstage. If it's the link,
I think I know who it was. Because somebody just sent me a message.
if you know, yeah, probably them. And I told you their name.
I told you I knew who it was.
So go watch, Ricky. Go watch on YouTube, Seductive Peach YouTube.
He's like, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
So
Look.
this girl's just learning this technology. So thank you so much. I know I was thinking, damn, I forgot my coat and everything in the car. Thank you. And the Dollar General bag. I was thinking that too. Like, damn. I was so tired earlier.
What was the YouTube page?
I'm still in the show. We're live.
I could tell that.
Okay.
What was the YouTube page again?
Seductive Peach. My brand. The same name. I forgot where we even left off. I think we were talking about the Usher, P. Diddy, and all the stuff in the entertainment industry. The last things we were talking about. Then I thought
the person that what he knows too much about the P. Diddy shit. He's like all too into it.
Oh, okay. Did you get my message about what I wanted from Panera?
Yeah, but it was closed.
Oh, they were closed? Okay.
Yeah, it's 9:57, girl. They close here at 8.
They were closed, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean by the time I sent you the message?
By the time I realized it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you went to Noodles Company? I love Noodles Company. If you guys never tried Noodles Company, shout out to them, y'all, because they have some really great like homemade dishes, but it's to go. It's like you're going to a fast food place, but instead of nasty fast food, it's a real like wholesome meal. Is this one yours or mine? Thank you. I'm gonna eat after the show. No, I love Noodles and Company. You see, I'm all excited. Oh, you got the what is that, chicken soup?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, and you remembered one of my favorite dishes. What is this? The buffalo chicken one or the regular pasta? Chicken parmesan. Guys, look at this. Is like a whole chicken parm meal. This shit is delicious. Delicious. Okay, it's from Noodles and Company. I didn't even know
we don't have that here, so like.
No, we don't have it back home in New York, which is why I'm like, listen, y'all, check it. If you're ever in Virginia or down south somewhere, also if you're down south, you got to check out the Waffle House. Shout out to the Waffle House because they're open 24/7, which saves me sometimes. So I'm just saying, y'all can, start cutting me a check for promo right now. But anyway, I am so happy I got my food because I'm hungry. And
she got her food, and this girl still haven't had nothing to eat yet.
My after dinner mint as well. So that's the other thing. I found like my favorite new smoke shop around here too.
Oh, really?
My second home. So what was I gonna say? We were talking about first off, that's what I wanted to ask you. How are my babies today?
Wait, that we have a comment though.
I know we could check the comments. I'm asking how my babies are.
Oh, the babies are fine. They're
Oh,
sleeping.
good.
You know already. They're gonna go to school.
Yeah, definitely good eats. I'm telling you, for sure. Um,
Huh.
uh, are they sleeping? Oh,
You
okay.
know they go to sleep
I
at
was gonna
8.
say,
I was by 8:30 already getting everybody ready. Like,
like, let's go.
ahora, I will meet.
Because I know I was gonna tell you, bring them in the camera so everyone can see my babies. But listen, guys, my godchildren are beautiful. Yanni has Black Hearth. I'm sorry, has the most beautiful
Yanni, just
children,
Black Heart Instagram, guys.
aka
Just Yanni.
So, most beautiful children ever. JJ, Naima, Emron. Shout out to my godchildren. Shout out to my children too, because they're freaking amazing. My children are troopers. They're just awesome and so well behaved. I can't ask for better children, honestly. But anywho, back to the actual topics we were talking about. So if anyone also wants to participate and give a comment about, how they feel about the music industry or the entertainment industry as a whole when it comes to the whole P. Diddy situation we were talking about, just to recap real quick. And also, do you guys really believe there's, all these things going on in the industry? Do you think it's all just a hype, conspiracy theories? Do you think it's true? Please definitely leave your commentary. Open discussion.
I just want to see the comments. Like, what do you guys think about all of this shit, though?
And I love when Yanni says she goes shits. She don't just say shit, shits with the S. I swear, you had me saying it one day, like, oh damn.
Yeah, it's like, yo, it's funny. Everywhere I go, people is like, you be with the shits. It's like they say that now. They say now that because of me, though. They be like, they say it because of me. I'm like always with the shits. With the shits, okay? Not the shit.
Instead of saying shit, it's shits, okay?
The shits.
Don't forget to add the S.
That's it. The S at the end. Don't fuck with me like that.
I'm messing with you. I know she knows I'm playing with her right now. So, what would you say is your favorite place in New York, in Buffalo? Shout out to Buffalo 716. What's your favorite place to eat?
My favorite place to eat in Buffalo. Well, from Hispanic places, I'm gonna just throw my Hispanic places. Okay, so from Hispanic food, I have we have different restaurants, but if I'm gonna eat Hispanic food, I will go to La Flor Bakery because La Flor, they do their stuff and their food is really good. It's really,
I love them.
Yeah, we have Niagara Cafe, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm gonna speak the truth. Your food is disgusting. Your pastelitos are always empty. They don't have nothing inside. Then you want to charge almost $4 for a pastelito that is empty. I'm only eating the thing of it. Like, where's the meat and the stuff in there? And then La Flor, you have the seasoning, the power, the thing,
and it's stuffed. Yes.
And they give you a lot. I eat twice from there. Even when I get food for the kids, I divide that between the kids. It's enough for one plate is enough for the kids. So if you and it's really cheap. So if you guys want to go over there, Niagara's Cafe. Well, not Niagara's Cafe. La Flor Bakery. La Flor Bakery. Go to La Flor Bakery because that's the shit.
But it's only down the street, across the street from the other
one. Don't go down the street because they competition. You feel me? So just go to the other side. They have everything. They have fresh made donuts.
Oh, okay.
Everything, quesitos, everything you guys want. In there.
We have a comment. It all makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, it makes me really uncomfortable too. Are you an artist? Solar? It definitely makes me uncomfortable because especially when it comes to the children and thinking about, the sex trafficking with them, I feel like if you're a grown person, you're able to make conscious decisions. And if you've
It's
already
the
done
fact
a lot
that
of,
all of these people got kids and they doing that shit though.
well, that's just it. All their karma's going to go back on their children. I hate to say it like that, but that's the way life usually is. So it's going to go back on them and plus some probably. But I also heard P. Diddy just disowned King Combs, which is his son. That is an artist that's also established a name for himself in the industry. But supposedly P. Diddy might have just disowned him. So now he was found at Jay-Z's house, allegedly. Let me say allegedly, because right now it wasn't proven fact yet. But he was just seen at Jay-Z's allegedly because Diddy disowned him as his son. But that could be too because they were in some mess together. Because like everyone's dropping off P. Diddy's list, like as far as like people even trying to support him or talk about it or anything like that. There's too many people that are uncomfortable even talking about it because, or they don't want to say the wrong thing because they might know something, and then, when you have a lot of money, it does put you in a powerful position to be able to call anybody to do anything. So at the end of the day, a lot of people are scared for their lives, literally.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a lot of people, I understand, do turn the other cheek. But at the same time, I feel like, especially if it's a child, you need to speak up, irregardless.
Yeah, because it's kids though. They cannot even defend themselves. Like you guys know them kids are suffering and you guys are putting them kids through that situation, but you guys don't care. You guys don't care. You guys are getting what you guys want,
Because
which is that
they don't
fame and
care
glory.
because it's money in their pocket. They're getting rich. And they don't
Mm-hmm.
care because this black market's also selling organs. They're taking these kids and they're actually really a black market for organs. So it's way bigger than even just sex trafficking.
Like now makes me think all of them organs in the hospital. Cause like everything is with the government. You know how many people probably getting organs of other kids? And it's like, yeah, just like somebody that I know, like y'all guys kidnap a child
Mm-hmm.
to give that person that, and probably it's not even somebody
Mm-hmm.
to die. It's just like a random organ, just given. Like no. It
Oh,
makes
and
me
then think
sad. So.
about this. If they're doing that, the black market's doing that, where they have these organs and everything from children and other missing people. Even homeless people went missing because they're taking their organs. They kidnap even homeless people or kids to get their organs. Now, where at the end of the day do those organs go? If they do end up at a hospital for someone to get those organs or something, there has to be somewhere in between. The medical field is also in on this. Doctors are in on this. There's other people in the medical field definitely that have to be in on this to obtain the organs and to be able to even do the surgery and all that other crap. There obviously has to be some people in the medical field, doctors included, that are supporting this. And shame on them if that's the case, because they take an oath to keep us healthy, to protect us, and for them to put us in a position where we don't know if we're going to have our organs tomorrow or put us in a position where we don't know where that organ might be coming from. Shame on you, shame on the medical field, shame on the doctors that are in on any kind of black market conspiracies. I think it's sick. Hang on, let's see. We got a comment. There are no morals involved. They traffic and groom people for a living. Their child would be treated the same. Yeah, most definitely. I agree. And that's the sad truth of the situation. And I think it is important to bring more awareness to the forefront because, I think more people need to definitely be speaking out more about it. So maybe we can do something about it, if we're not speaking out about it, how are we going to come up with ideas on how to fix the situation? So, for the children's sake, I definitely think it's an important topic for people to really think about. And if you're thinking, hey, what can I do as just an average person, well, for one, you can pray if you're religious at all. And for two, even if you're not, there's plenty of other things you can do. You can speak out on it yourself to your platforms. You can, try to talk to people that are maybe in the medical field or other people that, just try to get some kind of inside scoop. I think it's just important that we protect our children, all children.
I'm
So
sorry if I keep coming back. And now it's like people trying to see how they get here. So they keep texting me trying to figure out how to go.
how to watch.
How to watch. So like I'm trying to like guide them.
No,
It's like,
you're good. You're good. You're good. I appreciate you bringing some support to the show. I was kind of upset we couldn't connect to the Facebook pages today, which was like 3
yeah,
Facebook
I had a lot
pages.
of people there waiting.
Yeah,
Like,
I had one of them's connected. My Seductive Peach Facebook page is connected, but the other two aren't. My main one and the podcast page for some reason. So,
so
but
we're still on Facebook though. What's poppin', people?
We're still on live Facebook for the Seductive Peach page. We're still live on my YouTube, Seductive Peach. We're still live on Trill's Twitter and his YouTube as well. So, we're still live on 4 different platforms. Oh, yeah, that actually is kind of funny story. I'll tell you later.
I'm gonna just keep my face like this. Huh.
No, that's a funny story because they used to be, I used to be a co-host on their show. So their platforms were still on my page when I took them off my page as admin. And I just use their pages right now. So that's pretty much. Anyway, y'all didn't hear that. That's why I said it's kind of funny, actually.
I'm like, now you said it early. You mentioned it early, and I was like about to say something, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just like act like
No,
I didn't
that's
hear
why I
that.
was like, I gotta tell her later. On the side note, I thought about that. Like, I gotta tell her later. Like, I kind of just like hit add destination when I'm setting up the link and everything, because I deserve it. Period. And I'll leave it at that.
At the end of the day, like shit.
Hey, at the end of the day, I deserve it, and I'm just gonna at that for now. But yeah. So moving forward, it is kind of amusing though and funny to me at the same time. But I do deserve it. I deserve all the recognition in the world, especially if you're being their top promoter the last couple of years. So I deserve everything under the sun, really. So, also don't forget, guys, to make sure you guys check out, I have a launch.
I gotta give a shout out to my Harley baby. My Harley baby is watching.
Shout out to you. So, now you made me forget what I was gonna say.
We was talking about the reason why you ended up getting your acknowledgement. Like fuck.
No. I was past that. I started.
Oh, you passed that? Okay. Well, shit. I have a monitor down there. He's probably still here.
Never mind. I know what I was talking about. So I have a lingerie line, guys, branded after my name, Seductive Peach. So make sure y'all check that out. Also, the Peach Empire Agency LLC is a legit management and A&R company. Hit me up if you need promo packages, advertising, marketing, brand consulting, etc., etc. If you're looking for a manager, I'm only managing right now. I actually also cut my roster like way down because I'm only right now managing people that actually lock in and sign that manager contract. You feel me? So if you did not sign a contract, I'm not giving you as much attention as I was before, because Peach deserves her money and deserves to be paid for her work, period. So, but if you are interested in management, there's a monthly management fee plus a manager contract, of course, and NDA agreements to be signed. And then if you're looking for just promo packages, that's cool too. Some people don't want management. They might have a manager and just want promo. That's cool too. We have monthly promo packages. We also have social media promo packages. If you're trying to get your likes, your follows, and yes, it's a lot of organic organic support too. It's not like just all bots or whatever. You know, sometimes people think it's just all bots, and no, there's actually ways to get real organic like views and follows and stuff like that. So definitely tap in. Oh, also, of course, radio play submissions, which is part of the promo packages. But if you're looking to be on the radio as well, and also the Peach podcast with Seductive Peach is now on the radio as well, and will be airing in 45 minutes, actually, at 11 p.m. Eastern on Who's Next, New York City Radio.com. That's Who's Next, NYC radio.com, and they also have not just a website but also an app, and also on the Live 365 app and the TuneIn app. We'll be airing live on the radio, the whole tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, like the whole tri-state area. So that's pretty exciting and dope. Very happy about that. Have a couple other stations that we might be airing on soon too, but I'm not going to say nothing yet.
We're gonna cross fingers.
As soon as that happens, syndication 2, and yeah, buddy. So so it's definitely up. I'm definitely excited. I can say I'm very proud of myself. I don't usually give myself enough credit. I really don't usually. And I've learned lately to really, you know, pat myself on the back more, you know, give myself more credit, the credit I deserve, you know. I think sometimes we get so busy and caught up helping other people or doing other things, or me anyway, that I don't even really like give myself the props that I deserve, or I don't give like my stuff maybe attention as much as I'm giving someone else's. Like I was promoting someone else's stuff so much for a year or two that I wasn't even promoting my own shit as much as I should have been, or working on my own brand as much as I should have been. But now
That's a sensitive topic for me though.
And now I'm upgrading like my whole look for the company and the show and everything's been amazing. You know, sometimes you have to let go of toxic, negative things in your life, things or people, in order for blessings to come. You know, and that's you know, sometimes what happens. You know, you let go of things that sometimes could have been blocking your blessings as well. So you know, that's one of the well-learned lessons out of the situation. So
you learn your lesson. That's all that matters, and that's good stuff. That's like sometimes you just need to go through stuff in life so you can actually understand that you don't belong in the place, you know. Sometimes you just gotta go through stuff so you know that you're not in the right spot.
right.
And I'm glad at least it didn't take you too long to notice. Because believe me, guys, I'm that type of friend that I'll be telling her stuff, but with this time, decided to stay quiet and not say anything. I'm like, you know what? I just gonna let her do her thing and let her work it out. And eventually she's gotta, because sometimes as friends, you can't just be on top of that person all the time. You just gotta let them deal with stuff and try to figure it out themselves, because it's not the same. You're viewing things from an angle and the other person is viewing it in another way. And sometimes as friends, we gotta understand and we gotta respect people and their choices. So
well, not just
me,
that, love is blind
like
sometimes. Sometimes love is blind. Like I see why there is that saying. It's very true. Like, you know, sometimes love can be blind, and no, we're not gonna see if we're in it and we're blind in love, we're not going to maybe see what someone else sees from the outside looking in, you know, especially when the person you're blind in love with really, you know, showed you could trust them, they care about you, you know, all these things. You think you can, obviously, especially after years. So, but you never know. You never know what life has in store. And it definitely was a life lesson learned. And
well, you learn stuff from there, because you got stuff, you know, that now is at the level that, like you had to go there for you to be at the level that you are now.
Yeah,
it's
now,
like I was saying before, like sometimes there's people that just be in your life just for a period of time, but it's for you to learn something.
Mhm.
from then, they're temporary people. So like, it's
And you're
okay.
absolutely right. That's a good point, because sometimes we confuse temporary people with permanent people that are supposed to be in our lives. And, that was a mistake maybe I made, thinking it was someone permanent for eternity when it was someone really temporary. So,
Yeah,
but it
because some
happens.
people just
I think
just
it happens to
just
the
want to
best.
benefit of your things. So
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny you say that, because I say it's funny you say that because I think I actually realized that as well. Like, really, a lot of people need me a lot more than I need them, but they'll try to portray it like I need them more. You know what I mean?
mhm.
But it's really the other way around.
Sad.
So at the end of the day, when that really hit me, is when I was able to be like, you the shit. What the
I know, right? I felt the same way when I went through my situation. And I was like, I went through like it's not the same because with you it's like more business and think that's why they say like you can mix business with
No, you
love.
shouldn't. No, you
You
shouldn't. You
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
But
I
mine,
learned that.
I understand when it comes to love because, like, when you give that trust to that person and then they fucks you up, like, bitch, do you know I'm a baddie? And then like, you just cry because you at the beginning you're just crying like for 2 to 3 days, like trying to understand why that person did you dirty. You don't understand if you've been good to that person, and then like, bitch, you a baddie. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you been crying for all of these? You're just like,
Right.
push yourself out. Like you was good before that even person came. Like why the fuck you just crumbling over somebody? Like no, no, you're worth.
I was good before and even better after. Period.
It
And at
always
the end of
happens.
the day, sometimes when we are blind, we don't even realize, sometimes, people do sometimes, make you think, okay, you might need this or need that in order for this, but that's not the case. Like, as long as, I've also learned these last few years grinding my ass off that as long as you work really hard and you stay consistent, things are going to happen for you. Opportunities are going to come. Like,
Hmm.
shout out to Shanika Yancey. She invited me to the second annual She Who Inspires Me award ceremony, which was absolutely amazing because it was full of women and women empowering each other. Like, and I promote women empowerment, so I thought that was so amazing, great experience. And she invited me to come interview the guest with the podcast, representing the podcast. And by the way, my cameraman AG, I'm still waiting on my footage, my edited footage. So
Hurry up, boy. We need that
calling
footage now.
everybody out. This is 2024. It's the year of exposure. I don't give up. Okay.
Like, boy, my
So
boy, she needs her editing, please.
my
Just
edited version.
hurry up.
Okay.
Because that was a while ago. You should have been done by now, okay? I've,
Thank
I've,
you.
I've seen music
That
videos be
was
done and quick.
well, listen,
So,
that was on the 5th in Rockford, Illinois. And um I found out from an inside source they might have bit off a little more than they can chew and had some other people's work ahead of mine, but then they should have been straightforward with me. Like, I feel like I'm the kind of person, I'm a very fair business person. So if you were even straight up with me at the beginning, instead of just telling me, oh, I'll have it this day or this day or this day, then I would have been like, okay, well, what's the holdup? You tell me, hey, I have this person's work first that I took on. Okay, fine. I'm a very understanding, patient person, but don't try to play me or don't try to give me a day and then say this day and then say this day. And now you're avoiding me altogether. Like, no. And
mm-hmm,
then you have this entertainment company that invited me there looking at me crazy, probably like, well, where's all this content?
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, you probably could have had you probably 10 more jobs, but now you might not, all because you want to take forever sending edited footage. So
That footage should have been done like a while ago already. Like not,
exactly.
it shouldn't even took
This long at
like
all.
more
Like, even if
than
it
a week.
took, I was gonna say, even if it took a week, I understand because it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours of footage. We got a good amount of footage, and there were some pictures too. But that's the other thing. You told me you'd edit the pictures, send the pictures because they're quicker to do, and then do the video. I still haven't got the pictures. Then the 5 pictures he did send back, he goes, tries to say they were edited. I'm like, they're the same exact way I sent them to you. What the? So I sent them right back. It was like, no, I want those. And then I sent 10 or 15 more. Like, no, I want those two now edited as well. Like, because at the end of the day, like, no, I didn't pay you all this money and I paid already. So it's like, it's not like I didn't pay you for your service. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I digress. I didn't even mean to go that deep into it, but I am still waiting.
No, sometimes things gotta be said, like so people can see it. Cause like I don't want to work with a person that is like is not responsible or is not gonna have my thing. And imagine if you had to post, you had a certain time to post that.
Exactly.
What
if it was on a deadline with this entertainment company? I would have been screwed. I could have been losing money.
Exactly. Like
lost in that sense. That's the thing people don't realize is they just don't realize. Like, don't take on a job if you're not going to be ready for it. Pretty much. Period. So, but also right after that, I went to Brooklyn, New York. Met up with my artist Pyro, Jason Pyro. Shout out to him. He is a signed artist to the Peach Empire and is an absolutely amazing, loyal artist. And in Brooklyn, he had a battle rap event. We went to the battle rap event. Of course, he won his battle because he has bars for days. He's good like that. He's a vet. He's been doing this over 20 years. So definitely shout out to him. Y'all go check him out, Jason Pyro on YouTube. Also, he has this one song, Slow, that has the dojo silhouette in the very beginning of it. That shit's been streaming like #1 for a year. Like, so y'all just check him out, period. Like he's been doing his thing. So we're gonna be doing a lot more promo for Pyro. But he won his battle and he wins most of them though. So I was not surprised. I'm very proud as his manager, but not surprised. And also it was Money Baz's birthday. So shout out to Money Baz. He's the league owner. So it was also his birthday. It was at the Oracle Lounge. Shout out to Oracle Lounge as well. A dope spot, to have a little get together, battle rap, or, it's a nice little bar, but they have like a restaurant area too, nice little joint right in the heart of Brooklyn. So it was a really nice time. The day I first got to Brooklyn though, I got a shower and we went to the radio station, to Who's Next New York City radio station in New York, New York. Shout out to Jason Murillo, by the way. Shout out, AKA your baby mama's DJ or DJ. Like he has this crazy name called what is it, DJ? It's so funny because it's your baby's mama's favorite DJ or some shit. It's hilarious. But definitely shout him out. He's great. And hang on, let me go ahead and pop up some of these comments we're getting. You got a Hey Blackheart from Goddess in the comments. So shout out to you, Goddess. And so yeah, got him a radio interview on there. Did some promo at the radio station, video, shout out, pictures, stuff like that. I already have a reel up. I was live on Instagram at the time too. It was pretty dope. It was really cool being at the radio station in New York and having that experience with him. Definitely shout out to the station. So make sure y'all check it out. Who's Next NYC radio.com. You can download from the website also the app, and you'll see a flyer with my picture as well on the website too, with the other people from the station. I appreciate them making me feel welcome and like part of the family. Also, I gotta say a big major shout out to Tony Merritt. Like he's been amazing, just amazing ever since I met him. Amazing business associate that has been really helping me and working with me a lot. Accomplished a lot of things. So definitely have to give him a shout out, period. And shout out to everyone. If, everyone that supports, everyone, that's, that supports and everything. We really appreciate it. And Okay, that was Pyro. Actually, speak of the devil on Twitter. So he makes a lot of my flyers too for the podcast. So if you guys need a flyer, I mean, I know a lot of graphic designers, but he definitely does his thing, makes them look exactly the way you want, and has some good deals. So definitely check out Pyro. He does, like I said, does flyers too. We have a whole graphics team as well. Um, a lot of different departments, whether it's DJs or producers or graphics. You need beats, you need mix and mastering, need merch, just hit me up. We definitely can accommodate you and make sure that happens. So I don't know what happened to Blackhearth. I think she either closed herself out or lost her way. I don't know. She's just learning these links and stuff, but you're back.
I don't know what happened.
I see you backstage like
spit me out. It was like, bitch, I'm done with you. Get the fuck out.
oh, probably because you kept doing the thing over and over
No,
again.
it just
Okay.
kicked me
I
out.
thought you hit the button on accident.
I
You know
can
what
hear
though?
you and everything, and I'm like, where's the screen? It's like,
Oh, it does that though. That's StreamYard. That's StreamYard for you. So sometimes StreamYard does that. But yeah, I had just put the comment up saying, "Hey, Blackheart from Goddess
yeah,
Harley."
that's my Harley. Hi, baby Harley.
Mm. So didn't you say you were on another live streaming app now, where you've been meeting some people?
Yes, I'm in Super Live right now. I've been on Likey. I have 43K followers over there. So if you guys want to go follow me on Likey, just you guys can follow me as Yanni Tez. Um, that's been my name there for a while. I think no, I haven't changed it yet. I changed my name. Like
But on
it's
Super, what's your name on Super Live?
Super Live is Blackheart. You guys can find
Okay,
me as
so it is
Blackheart.
Blackheart.
Yeah,
Okay,
Blackheart. That's
so is
it.
it Black Heart on there or Hearth?
Just heart.
Okay.
Okay.
See,
So you
people
guys
get
can find me
confused
over
and they think
there.
it's right.
Huh?
So they'll get confused and think it's Hearth because you have
No,
Black
they're
Hearth.
gonna find me anyway though. It's gonna pull up anyway. They find
You
they
put it
go
in.
search.
Okay. Okay.
I'm the
Well, I'm
I'm,
saying
I'm the
you're
only black
looking at
card
it.
in that whole.
Okay. Awesome. So Black Heart on Super Live. Definitely check her out.
Yes.
Everyone and their mama keeps telling me to go to Super Live. So Seductive Peach might just have to make an appearance just because everyone keeps telling me to get my ass over there.
You should. You should. It's a fun area. The people that's been pulling up and saying hi. I met them over there. I appreciate you guys. You guys are cool because I sent it to a couple people and like this says a lot. And I really appreciate that.
Oh,
Like
definitely. It
nobody
shows support even outside the app. And a lot of people don't
yeah.
support outside the apps, so it definitely does say a lot and speaks volumes, and definitely appreciate everyone's support. Because the Peach Podcast with Seductive Peach is definitely making noise now and moving. And we need all the support we can get. So definitely please make sure you guys are sharing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. It helps the algorithm as well. And make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. Is there any shout outs you want to give before we do wrap things up for today?
I want to give a shout out to my mama. Hi, mom. I love you. And then your girl is making it out there. And then I want to give a shout out to Mama Peach because I love her too, and I don't see her all the time. But Mama Peach, I love you.
I love you too.
And then my children. And you know what? Fuck my baby daddy. Fuck my baby daddy. I'm gonna
That's
leave it
her
like
theme
that.
song right now.
Right. Just like
I
that.
heard that. I'm like, oh shit, that's her new theme song. Period.
We're just gonna leave it there.
Right.
I don't have no shout outs, like just to the person that, like, thanks to God, thank you. Shout out to Peach for the opportunity. She
Most
knows I don't do this. I don't do this. So
she's so live, guys, on these different live streaming apps. I'm like, she has to be in some kind of show or podcast to do something, because just like she definitely, like, everyone loves her. Like, everyone's just drawn to you anyway.
yo, they have this saying on Likey, everybody loves Yanni. Like
It's true. That's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
loves Yanni.
I
Everywhere
think
I
I
go,
started that saying, actually. I think I started that saying.
that's literally how everybody's like, everybody loves Yanni. Everybody loves Yanni. Everywhere I go, like they don't have nothing bad to say about, like, I mind my business. I'm not in people's
Right.
shit. Like, unless my name is mentioned, I'm not saying nothing. Like, that's your problem. Like, it's like, yeah, if you're my friend and you're saying something, they're saying something that is not right. Yeah, I'm a put my input into it. But like I be on my shit. Like, the only thing I worry about is my kids, my family, my closest friends. Like, I don't like that bullshit. Like, I feel like people is too emotional these days, and you can't be emotional in this world. You gotta just take shit how it is. Like, we was raised in a world that our parents was hard and hard as fuck with us. Like,
Right.
for me to be feeling some type of way over people online, y'all can suck my dick at this point. And I don't have one. And I don't have one, but I can bring my dildo out and then I'll have one.
I was gonna say, or just tell them to suck on your left titty. But no, they might like that too much. So anyway.
Maybe.
But
Hey.
again, make sure y'all follow my bestie. Definitely great people, good people. Make sure you give my godchildren a kiss for me and tell them it's from me. And
Obviously.
also, everyone, make sure you guys go follow the Seductive Peach YouTube, Facebook, and Melissa Flynn. It's funny because you point this way and the camera's really is like this way. So follow Melissa Flynn
Like,
too.
for me, you're on this side, right?
No, you gotta point the other way. It looks like you, yeah. See, that's what I mean. It's like the opposite. So,
Because I think I don't have it on mirror mode or some
oh,
shit.
maybe that's what it is, girl.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
know
hold
what? I
on.
think I found out. I meant to tell you actually. I
Not
think I found
over
out. Like,
here. Wait.
yeah, right here. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I
I
had
found
to.
out. Listen, why? Remember you couldn't see my live the other day?
Uh-huh.
I think it's because it was showing, like, the next time I did one, it was showing it was private and only going to people I send it to in Messenger. Like, why is it private though? I never said it is private. So that's why a lot of people weren't even seeing it. So I got to go. I went in my settings trying to, like, it shows private and I went to click it to see if I can make it public. And it's not even giving me an option to make it public. I don't know if it's because all these Facebook updates or what the hell's going on. But Facebook, if that's one of your updates, you need to fix that shit. I need to be public, period. But I need to get in there, and it could just be me being not that tech savvy. But I also did not see an option though to fix it. So I'm trying to fix that as well. But I definitely do appreciate everyone's support. And we will be back next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern as well with Black Hearts, aka Yanni Tez. Make sure y'all check us out. Also, Monday, don't forget, Monday Mental Health Awareness at 6 p.m. Eastern as well. Everyone is free and welcome to come up on the stage that day. On Mondays, I open up the platform for people to come talk about their experiences, whether it's a loved one trying to understand someone with their mental health, or someone with mental health issues that might want to come up and talk about different ways they cope, or whatever it is. We make a very comfortable platform for you to feel free to speak your mind and talk about whatever you want on Mondays, 6 p.m. Eastern. Mental health awareness. And I also do artist interviews. So if you're interested in an artist interview, definitely hit me up for that as well. It's a professional interview you can use for promo. And I think that's pretty much wraps it up for today. So
Me, I'm like, just in case, guys, I'm preparing. Like, I'm trying to do my DJ page and do this top 10 upcoming artists. So if y'all guys wanna be on the top 10, like, and you guys want to be part of the show, let me know. We can play that thing. And she's dealing with the promoting part because I'm new with that. So we'll explain
yeah,
a little bit
I'll
more
help
in
with
the future
right.
about it, but it's upcoming. It's coming. We're gonna be doing some music because I like DJing. I prefer dealing with DJing than the whole combo
Well, we did
thing.
discuss that, but also with that comes a lot of copyright issues.
I'm
when it
talking about
comes.
the new. I'm talking about the new artists, not them other ones. I'm talking about
No,
the
no, no. I
upcoming
know
new
what you're
ones
talking
that
about.
they're gonna be invited to the show. Like we
Listen,
can select the
listen,
top
but
10.
listen, but if they already have their music registered, then it'll still pop up like that. Now, if it's not registered music yet, then they can share it to the show without it having an issue. That's
Well,
what I was trying to
shit.
explain to you before. It has to be unregistered music in order for it not to mess up the
But you
library.
guys heard it has to be
So,
unregistered. If it's not up there, popping, registering, whatever, it's the only way you can play it here. So it'll be like literally exclusive music over
my
here.
exclusive music that's not registered yet, so there's no copyright
Exactly.
issues we got to deal with.
So
And
that's it.
yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to you the other day when the kids were in your ear, like, girl, tell me later, because they were like, oh, yelling in your ear. I'm like, yeah, just like,
Well, no, like if it's like that, if it's not copyright, guys, you guys know already where to come. I trying to do something different. Like I'm tired of listening to the same people, and show me what you guys got. Like we want to hear
next
you
week.
guys. We just show us your talent. Like show the world what you guys got.
Next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, come with your music, unregistered music, and we definitely will give it a listen. If you want to skip the line, it will be a $10 cash app to skip the line. There is a lot of other live review shows out right now. So if you do want to do, like I was telling you, a live review thing, that we definitely got to do a lot of promo for it and really get it popping, because there's a shitload of live review shows, which is why I like to switch things up a little bit and do things a little different sometimes. But one of the awesome things too, actually, I wanted to announce, we are also allowing artists on Thursdays to perform live. But there will be a fee for that because you will also be on the radio station. So if you want to also perform live on the show, you can too. I don't knock anyone in the head. It'll only be probably like, I got to talk to the radio station guy, but probably like $25, $50. Like, I'm not trying to make it all crazy. I try to keep things very affordable for artists. I keep them so affordable for artists if I can, if it's in my power to, that people be like, this is too good to be true. Are you serious? Is this real?
Mm-hmm.
That's how much I try to help out the artist. So,
yeah, because they're new. Like they're new. That it's like they don't have a lot of opportunities like other people that have more money are
right.
able to do. So like the fact that we're just here like trying to help them out, like get your music out there and help you promote yourself too. It's a benefit. It's a win-win. Like it's a win for you, like it's a win for us.
Right. So most definitely check us out every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And until next time, everyone have a blessed night.